Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. We are checking out a mod. This is the Freightliner Legacy. You can get it on the various mod websites. I got it on atsmods.lt. If you look up the Cascadia, it is right there. It's a modded version of the default Cascadia, and it's got an amazing sleeper on this thing. Cool truck. We're in Colville, and we're going to Portland today, and we're taking a load of vaccines. And inside of the cab, you can see back here, quite a bit to go back there. We can't go all the way back there. It doesn't let you do that, but very, very spacious here in this sleeper. Very cool truck. And I always love the long trucks. They're always cool to drive. Let's go and push this thing in. And we have a ISX engine in this thing, an 18-speed transmission. So we will be driving the manual transmission here today. And we are gonna be going left out of here. So I might actually go out that way where it says stop over there. So we're on the 141 beta because I've been doing a lot of Convoy stuff with that. However, it does still work with mods as long as, you know, you're not joining a Convoy and you have a separate profile for it. So it's exactly what I do. Don't need any of that.
Finding a new route. Yeah,
we'll find a new route. I get asked the question about that one all the time. How do I get that girl to tell me what to do in navigation? It's default in the game. If you go into your audio settings, you can turn on your navigation. That's what I have. Nobody's coming from the right. We're good. It's a big truck, man. Big truck. Floating our gears. We got a roundabout up here too. There we go. Awesome. And yeah, this roundabout here, we're going to exit left. All right, cool. Well, by the fast food building. That'll work for me. Happy Saturday, by the way. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend so far. And your week was great as well. We have to really swing for this thing. I mean, it's wide. It's wide as can be. Without hitting that sign. Ooh, curbed it a little bit there. We'll go over the trailer in a little bit. That's Bart's trailer. It's the Great Dane Reefer. And it is one hell of a trailer, I must say. I absolutely love it. Let's change into gears here. We don't have a stop sign. Yep, straight on. Nobody's going. Yes, they are. Just kidding. That's a good way to get killed there, BMW. That's too realistic, right? A BMW driver pulling out in front of you like that? No offense to BMW drivers. It's just a thing down here in Florida. Well, I'm sure it's everywhere, but you know. We're picking up here at UPS. I believe we're actually going to FedEx, which is strange. We're having a handoff between UPS and FedEx with these vaccines. And we'll just say, you know, it is what you think it is as far as the vaccine goes. Use our Jake brake there a little bit. We do have those straight pipes out the back, which are really cool.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, we'll turn right here. It's a small facility, it looks like here. And it's the one with the gates. Oh, we have dropped here before. All right, so we gotta swing low, swing chariot. All right, slow it down here. Let them.
Safe and sound.
Is it the one I think it's at? I don't know. We're gonna actually pull in here. There's a car there because they're an idiot and they'd never give you room. We're gonna talk to them, see where they want us to pick up. We might have to just swing around back here. If not, if we're going into that door, we have to actually back it in from the street. So we'll find out. And here's the run. Medical vaccines, 16,964. Not very heavy at all, honestly. And it's going to Portland, Oregon. All right, so we are not taking that one there. It's going to actually be over here. Let's get this thing in here before we get ourselves killed here. We're not pulling into that dock. We're going down here to this one. Watch the right side there, Jeff. Don't want to hit that. Very close there. Got to remember, we have a lot more room on this. We're actually going to blindside this in. I think it's going to be the best idea. Unless, actually, I might have room back there to turn around. We might be able to do that. But this is usually a blind backing situation. So we might have to do this. Let's try a blind. I think we'll be okay if we just take it easy. You know, there's enough room here for everything. We'll have to get out and look and all that stuff. But we're going to do the best we can here with what we have got. And of course, somebody parked their pickup truck right here in the way. Gotta love that, man. They love to do that to us. All right, cool. All right, go ahead and start Coming on back with it here, and we got those side windows. It's not really that helpful. You can't really see much of what you're doing there. I love having my FOV mod back though. That is actually really nice. All right, let's get out and look and see what we're dealing with here. All right, we need to pull up a little bit more and then start back, because if we continue back this way, we're gonna hit this trailer, and we don't wanna hit the trailer, so that would be bad. All right, let's go ahead and go forward a little bit here. There we go, right there. And now we're gonna start going back a lot sharper to get that thing to turn. About 90 degrees to our truck and start turning behind it. That should be a good spot there. We'll see how this works out for us here. Probably gonna have to get out and look again because it's really blind. Might have to pull up a little bit here and then go again, because I think that we're going to hit that trailer if we continue back at that angle. So yeah. We'll try it again. All right, go up forward here a little bit. We have to really, really cut this thing sharp, man. You really do. All right, let's try this without smacking into this stuff over here. Should be okay about right there. Now we'll follow it back. That should be tight enough that we should get right on around that trailer. That was the problem. There we go. And yeah, it's looking good there. We're gonna get out and look just to make sure we don't hit that trailer. And we pretty much nailed it. So we're just gonna keep coming back with the trailer, and we should be nice and straight. Not too bad at all. Going right into this dock right here. All right, keep on coming back. Just watch the nose of the truck. We should be all right here. We might have turned it too hard, but I'd rather it pinch towards the right than the left into the trailer, you know? Yeah, then we might have done that a little too much there. But we'll find out here shortly, won't we? So we get it lined up. That's actually pretty decent there. Go to the left. Now we're gonna finally be able to see our trailer here. Right there. All right, cool. Roll my window down. We can look out the left-hand side here and we'll know exactly what we're doing. So let's do that. Love Rabbinicus sound mods, and this one is no exception. It's a fantastic one. Ooh, got our Trek IR there. Cord. Oh. Nope, gotta turn it a little harder there. It's the sleeper will catch you a little bit on how hard you need to turn this trailer, because you still have to make room for yourself, you know? About right there. Now we can straighten the whole thing out, and it should be pretty good. It kind of reminds me of like driving a split axle almost. I don't know if they're gonna take that. We're gonna have to go up to the left more, so. Who knew a pull-up would be so difficult, right? Oh, I mean, I figured it would be with this truck today. It's not, you know, the easiest thing in the world to maneuver in these tight places, but we manage. I think we got it that time. Yeah, that's much better. Let's go straight on back. There it is right there. I want that to keep coming this way. There we go. Trailer's being real stubborn today. There. And we don't have our icons. It's not compatible. Can we bump? We should be able to bump the dock with this big of a truck. Let's see. They'll let us. Nope. We can bump the dock, but they won't load us that way. Okay, right there. That'll work. Cool. Turn the flashers off. Let's shut the engine down and let's get loaded up. Took a while, but it is 9:21 a.m. Everything is loaded up. We can finally fire the engine back up, and let's do this. Let's go to Portland, Oregon. All right, there we go. That is in. We're not gonna do a pre-trip or anything like that. We got a lot of driving today, more than usual, so I wanna make sure we have plenty of time and the video isn't too long, you know? Turn those lights off. We don't really need those lights on. But I love the lighting on the BART trailers. The BART trailer is probably one of the best purchase decisions I've made in a while, actually. Actually, you know what? We'll keep our lights on for this trip. We'll be safe, you know? A lot of different companies have you do that, so. Yeah, we know we can view an offer there. We don't need to. We're making a right turn out of here. Wait for this truck, because, man, we're going to need all the room we can to get out of here and get into that roundabout.
Turn right.
Yeah, we're going to turn right, but we just got to go all the way out to the left here, up on that curb. There we go. Clear that fence. The truck in the roundabout. What's he doing? You going this way? I don't see your blinker. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, cool. He's going that way. Nice.
Get ready to exit right.
I will get ready to exit right.
Exit right.
Keep that blinker on again here because we're exiting right. Into fifth gear. Let's roll our window up here. 35 through here. That'll work for me. So, what's that shift there? Very fitting that we're taking some vaccines because I got my second dose yesterday. I'm all done for now. Although they said that it could be up to a year we could get another one, but I don't think I'll do that because by then it'll be like getting the flu shot, you know, and I don't go and get the flu shot every year. But yep, I got my second dose and it wasn't bad. So the first time I had a real sore arm and I laid in bed and it was kind of achy and it was just kind of sucky, you know, the first one was. Oop, got something happening here. Somebody broke down. That's not good. Get right on around them, sorry. And anywho, that was the only thing. The next day I woke up, I was fine. That wasn't the first one. This is the second one. Everybody was talking about the second one. So I prepared for this because I did do some research and a lot of people are like, don't drink for the love of God. You know, don't, we're an 8 high already, nice. They're like, don't do it. So I didn't drink any alcohol, no beer, nothing all week long. Drank nothing but water, prepared myself for this. Did my workout of doing like push-ups and stuff and went and got it done. And it's the first time that I've ever had a vaccination or any kind of shot, basically, because I have needle phobia, that I didn't pass out on. I was there. I made it all the way through. It was amazing. This time I had Nicole drive me up there, so in case, you know, I didn't pass out at the wheel or something stupid. Slowing down here. I think that's a change. Speed, if memory serves correct. Haven't been up here in a while. Nope, still 60. Way station 3/4 mile. So I went and got the second one done. That one was a lot quicker. There's no lines, no appointments needed anymore. You just kind of, you know, oh, there it is. Pull in for an inspection. Gotta love it. And I was like, all right, it's all right. And I went in there. They told me just to walk in. They're like, you don't need an appointment for the second one. We're just taking walk-ins. I was like, all right, well, we'll do that. And I went in there. I was the only one there. There was like nobody else in line. So I legitimately didn't have to wait, which was awesome. 55, 580, of course, nothing bad at all here. They're gonna be happy with us. By the way, something I didn't know, we'll get back to that story, but on your little pre-pass, you see underneath the CB there, that blue thing has the green light. That tells you if you've been, you know, passed through, it'll be a green light. It'll be red if they want you to come in. And then after you stop and talk to them, it'll turn green. I didn't notice that little thing. I don't know when they added that, if that's been there all the time and I never noticed, but it's pretty cool that that's there. Oh, a nice little train going over, cool. But back to the story at hand. Very easy to get in and out. You know, as a person that has needle phobia, it was not that bad.
Exit right.
So then came home and I was like, I don't know what to expect. You know, this is where, you know, 12 hours after is usually whenever it gets bad. So the only side effects I had was, you know, a slightly sore arm, no more sore than, you know, just from the push-ups. Spokane, slow down here. 45. We got a light up here anyway. But that was basically the only thing. And then I had a stuffy nose there right before bed. And then I went to bed and I woke up this morning with a sore throat. And I still have like a slight sore throat. But I took some Dayquil to get ahead of like any kind of bad feelings, you know? And it worked out really well. So if you're thinking about getting the vaccination or you're not sure about what, you know, maybe the side effects scary and stuff like that, I can tell you, I listened to what a lot of people said to do, and that is just drink so much water, you know? Drink so much water, treat it as if you're gonna get sick, and then you're preventing yourself from getting sick, you know? I don't know why I still have that blinker on, oops. Ooh, that was a misshift there. So, that was basically it. And right now, it's Saturday. I went and got it yesterday at 3 p.m. I can tell you, I'm feeling all right, feeling good. I got like a sore arm, but I've been continuing to play games with the wheel for that reason. That's the reason why I did Fern Bus yesterday, and I did a SRX the game stream last night. We did some career mode, and then we did some public lobby stuff, which were public lobbies, as you would expect. Oh, this is an interesting one here. Oh, nope, we're not gonna make that. Not gonna make that. Yeah, turn nothing. We're making a left here, but that's the light. Is that weird kind of turning thing happening here. So that was my story for yesterday and the whole week leading up to it. So I'm not gonna have any beer or anything this weekend, probably. I might on Sunday, depending, like if, you know, I watch a NASCAR race, but I'm just taking it easy here. I don't want to get sick and, you know, deal with the side effects if I don't have to. And so far, so good, man. So those are things to keep in mind if you're gonna go get it done. And if you don't want to get it done, you know, that's your own prerogative. We're not here to debate, and we're not here to talk politics and all that stuff. I'm not a political person. I could care less. Right turn here at the light.
Go straight on.
Nope, not this light. We're getting on the highway up here. That's what it is. Okay. I keep it in gear here. You can't go to neutral and coast. That is illegal. Can't do that in a big rig like this. You know what? We're so light, we can actually take off in second gear and skip gears. We don't need to be going through all our gears. I just do it because it's fun, you know? I don't drive it all the time, but when I do, I like to do that. There we go. Now we can skip on up into fifth. Right blinker on.
Keep right.
Watch cars here.
Exit right.
Keep right, exit right. You got it. All the way to the left here.
Exit right.
Swing. See how close that is right there? There's a lot to it. Six low. And we'll get on the highway. They say to exit right, but I don't know what they were talking about with that. Oh, let's stay in this lane for now. Just in case, you know, you never know. Get in the 7 low, please. Thank you. We're going to Portland. So I think we're gonna be doing a lot of driving with this. Come on. This thing does not want to go into gear. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what that was about. This transmission did not like skipping gears there, apparently. It was like, nope, don't like it, man, sorry. Sorry about you. Spokane, airport, all this. I'm sure they're gonna get us in the left lane eventually, but we're just gonna stick out in this lane for right now. It's 60, so we're doing 60. We're good. By the way, I'm aware that CB is the UK version of the CB. They have a US and a UK version. I just like to mount the actual mic on the right side there. That's the only difference, is the right and left. But on my button box, I have it on the right as well, so it works for me. Right lane ends. There it is. Come on, car. We got to get over, man. Thank you. This Jeep is going to be real stupid. Are you going to merge? There they go. They did it. Congratulations. So yeah, the only thing that's not working in 1.4.1 so far is icons and then the better traffic mod. That's basically it. All my other mods are working. I'm not using graphic mods, nothing like that. This is all default here. You best believe it. Beautiful drive. And we haven't been up here in a while in the Pacific Northwest. We've been kind of staying in the Southwest. We've been staying out in Colorado. So I figured it would be fun to do something a little bit different. That's what we're doing today. 65, yeah, we'll be all right around there. 60, 65, you know. Why not? What time is it right now? It is 5:31 p.m. in the evening. Okay. I'm gonna get a screenshot and then I will be right back. I do want to show you what they have added now, because now when you're taking screenshots here in the photo editor, you can actually change the time of day and you can change the weather as well. Very cool that you can do this in the actual photo editor instead of having to worry about, you know, the time of day and stuff when you're taking pictures. Pretty cool. And there you go. That's if you want rain. So those are options to you in the new beta. We are back. So I think that's really cool they added that. There's some things still on my wish list that I really want to see, but I'm excited for Wyoming. That is coming down the line. That'll be the next state released. And then Texas. And they've been teasing Texas, and Texas looks awesome. So they're going to have oh, that's a really cool truck stop down there. They are going to have in Texas, fiddle in the band, no kidding. They're going to have a glass factory, basically a glass plant. The first time they're going to be doing that.
Keep right.
But another thing they're going to do, exit right. They're going to do is oil, and I figured that was going to be the case with that. Actually, you know what? We want to be in the left lane here for this. I know. I'm just kind of worried they're going to screw us here, and I'm watching that car. Yep. Okay, we would have been fine in that lane. I didn't know. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? This is a really cool Cascadia, though. The Legacy sleeper on it, man. It's such a stylish truck. So happy somebody made this. Ambulance. Amber lamps. Getting to 8 low here. I'm gonna get in the right lane if I can before this car comes. They're gonna let us over. Thank you very much. I think it was a cop, too, that did it. We'll say thank you anyway. Be courteous. Get up through our gears here. So I will be showcasing the new police simulator soon. Now, I have played it. I was sent it early, but I can't make videos on it. I think the embargo is the 18th. The 16th or the 18th, I can't remember. But I have played it. I can't tell you anything about it. Wish I could, but I have been playing it. And those videos will be coming down the line. Now, with that said, for those of you that like LSPDFR and stuff, LSPDFR is kind of a thing of the past, man. It's such a pain to keep up. It always crashes. 5M is so much more stable. So I was invited to a 5PD server from one of my buddies and their group that I can basically do an LSPDFR on there because it's the actual script. So that will be returning differently from the 5PD that I do with the guys. So there is that coming down the line. Keep that in mind. All right. Ooh, big bumps. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, I got my motion platform working as well. How cool is that? It's very cool. I just restarted the software and reactivated the game with the EXE in the software, and it recognized it. It wasn't doing that before, so maybe, I don't know if they added that, because when I launch American Truck Sim, this motion platform goes in and it uses part of the SDK, and it has a pop-up with that, and it wasn't doing that. And then when it did, I was like, oh, I know it's gonna work now, and it did. Another pull-in? You gotta be kidding me. There's the red. Well, we can't all be that upset. We get to hear the Jake brake, you know? And it's a great sound of Jake brake. It really is. There we go. We are gonna be loaded here. Right where that truck went. That's where we're going. Low on down. But if you have 140, you're not on the experimental beta 141 with Convoy and all that stuff, then you can get rid of these icons like I used to with the icons mod on the Steam Workshop. There we go. You're very welcome. Thank you for wasting my time as usual. Bye. Need to go in. There we go. I'm trying to find out my gears here. There we are. Now I know where we're at. We're gonna have to slow down anyway because they're doing this stupid merge. This is another thing I wish they would absolutely fix. The AI merging. It's the only thing that's bad about the game, really. Like, I play this game a lot, and that's the only thing that I can gripe about the most is the AI merges. That, and they just didn't give you any on-ramp space, you know? So, that's the only thing that I can think of, really, off the top of my head. I thought it was 5 p.m. It's 12:52. Arrival at 5 p.m. That's what it was. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, how can it be 5 p.m. already when we left so early in the morning? That was my bad. All right, right lane here. No cars. We're good. Got my nose mirrors as well. I do use those. If I have a truck with the nose mirror, it doesn't take such a turn of my head with track IR to see what's going on over there. I can just dart my eyes over there. So sometimes people think I don't check my mirrors, but I actually do. All right, we'll exit right. such a great looking truck, man. I already love the Cascadia as it is, but now that we have a legacy version, that's amazing. And you can bet your bottom dollar, you know, when mods are available. That's another thing. Let's talk about that because, wow, I put out a Convoy video and whew, the haters came out to play. The haters because they're elitists for Truckers MP. I've used Truckers MP for years, man. I've done convoys with all of people on Twitch and stuff. Like, I've done that. I stopped it and uninstalled it because 2 reasons. One, I got tired of just not having AI traffic. There's sometimes you get on that server and you're driving, you see nothing. And it's kind of boring. I like the AI traffic. That was a big plus for me when convoys came out. Number 2, the impatience and the immaturity of the drivers on Truckers MP. What I mean by that is they would constantly, we're going to the left, all right. I see your car, you see me? You see me? I have to come over. You don't want to let me over, do you? Sorry. The immaturity and impatience, meaning that you would get to a non-collision zone and people would just lose their minds. They got to go first. They don't take turns. You have 20, 30 trucks trying to back into the same spot. It's really stupid. Those are things that turned me off to it. And I basically uninstalled it after that. The last time I played it was I was driving the Mac Anthem and I was using my CB radio and stuff and I was having fun with everybody, but when I would get to drop-offs, I'm like, this is the bread and butter of American Truck Sim is you're backing into spaces, right? And it's completely ruined by probably younger people, who knows, or people that are impatient and rude that just constantly back into each other. And I know the Truckers and people are gonna be like, well, that's just how it is. We just do that. That's what we do. I don't enjoy that. It's dumb. It throws me off. I can't be backing a truck in when I have 30 trucks going through me the entire time. That's me. Now, what's funny is that a lot of the people that are in the Truckers MP camp, which is fine if you enjoy it, play it. I'm not telling you to not play it. That's somebody tell me that I was doing on my platform, which is here on my YouTube channel, that I was telling people to not play. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. If you like that, do it. I don't care for it. Now, Convoy is an experimental beta right now in American Truck Sim. It's 8 players. Now, in a kind of Q&A session with the devs on Twitch, they talked about possibly having 1,000 slots at one point per server. So they're putting the work in for that. But keep in mind, it's experimental beta, and then I get asked all the time, every time I do a Convoy video, when it would be cool if we could do mods. It's like, I get that, but it's an experimental beta. Like, experimental beta is so new, mod support's not there. Now, SES said they will have that eventually. They want to do that. They know that. So yes, mods will be something you can use in Convoy down the road. Now, I'm sure it'll be as simple as everybody, you have to have the same mods, you know? Kind of like Farming Sim. No difference there. I'll keep it in 8 high for now. And then exit right. All right. Exit right here. We'll probably drop her down into 7 low and Jake brake.
Exit right.
Just like that. Beautiful drive here today. Thought it was gonna rain. I did put rain probability in there so it would get some rain towards the end of the run, you know, to be kind of realistic. But I haven't seen the clouds changing that much, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. I really don't. Nobody's coming on the highway, we're good. Sweet. Might need to change my G traffic setting back up again, because this is G traffic setting of, I think it's 1. I think it's back to normal, because I had to remove the better traffic, and better traffic already had it. But I usually run G traffic at 3, which is just the density. And SES, I would really love if they would do that. Give us a traffic density slider. That'd be cool, right? All it is just changing that code of the G traffic code If you could just change that, that would be a world of a difference for people that want a lot of traffic and people who don't want a lot of traffic. I think so, at least. Big truck getting on the highway. We're gonna get in this left lane because everybody's gonna slam the brakes because they don't know what to do. Used to that. West on Highway 84, Interstate 84, Willow Lake. Nice. The big lake. Every time I see that water, you know, it reminds me of the early fishing games. I haven't played a fishing game in a while. I know there's some newer versions of like Ultimate Fishing and stuff like that out now, but I just haven't played it. Have you guys played any of those? Or for those of you that watch F1, you know I don't do F1 on this channel very often, and I still don't know if I will this time around. I just don't think there's enough of a, I don't know, viewership that wants it. But I do watch F1 here and there. And if you're watching the qualifying session, wow, man. All those guys were hitting the same wall over and over. Well, not over and over, but like a lot of great drivers were hitting that wall in that same turn. Was it Sainz that lost control because he saw the other one in the wall and spun? That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Ooh, we're probably coming through the Dalles soon, right? I think we're coming in through the Dalles and then, oh yeah, come on, Ben. 1 mile exit. I think we're still pretty far to the east on our journey right now because we came down through Washington and then we're cutting across the top part of Oregon. I think we're still technically in Washington. Let me get around this big truck. Let me get around you there, big truck. Thank you very much. Back up to 65 and set it on our cruise control. Back over to the right. Very nice drive today. I'm enjoying this one a lot. Such a unique truck too. 3 little grain silos. All right, 70. Ooh, that was weird. That was something new. Probably experimental beta. Did you see the sign was like flickering? I've never had that issue before. That's a first for me. Slow down a little bit here. It's 65 and these are starting to get a little tighter. These turns are. There we go. I'm gonna set it back where we had it. Now I can come over here. This is my ASP heavy hauler box and I can adjust my cruise control up or down. And you can see it actually on the gauge there. There's 70, 75, 60. You can set it wherever you want it to be, which is really cool. Now if I turn off the cruise control, I can go back to it and you click it in. You're supposed to be able to click it in to resume, but I don't think I have that button set up. Let's go to that. There we go. Keep left, 62, all right. I'm looking at my dash way too much. More than I should be right now. Yep, the Dalles and Ben. Okay, so we are coming through this way. The Dalles are right here. That makes sense to me. All right, set our cruise control right there. And cars getting on the highway. We're clear on the left. Coming over. Scary, scary. Because once we get through the Dalles, we're here. We're in Portland at that point, you know? Discovered a new viewpoint. How beautiful. Go ahead and just turn the cruise off here. Let's go slow down to 60 so we're not blowing the doors off these cars here. I have found that, you know, just like in real life, if you find the pace that you should be setting, it's going to be okay. But if you're trying to go too fast, you're just going to be constantly changing lanes and changing your cruise control and all that. That big truck's trying. That dump truck, you can hear him. He's trying to get up this hill here. I'm going to get around him. Wind gusts. Oh no. No wind gusts. And clear. Sweet. Troutdale, all that. Way station 1 mile. Can we get a bypass, please? on this way station. I'm not gonna go crazy here because I'm ready for it. I'm gonna turn my Jake down a little bit. It was way too high on the setting. This slows you down so much. Let's see if we get it. We get the bypass. And see, we got the little green dot on the blue box up there on our windshield. How beautiful is that? Don't need our Jake on right now. And watch out for this guy. He is doing some merging stuffs. Get in this lane here to let him on. There you go, bud. I love this section of the drive, man. When you come through the Dalles into Portland, it's so beautiful. A fantastic little viewpoint here. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, still feeling a little scratchy throat. But that's basically it. I mean, could have been worse, you know? So maybe I'll take some more Dayquil. And maybe that'll just help me get through the rest of the day. But I don't feel like my arm's like gonna fall off or like it's that sore or hurting. If you take care of yourself, I think you'll be all right. Okay, we got Lubs. We're not stopping here. We don't need any fuel. We're good on fuel. I don't know what these cars are doing. I'm gonna get in this lane. Surprised FedEx is going this slow. That's not normal. Come on now. That's not normal at all. Walmart down there. I missed that mod too, having the real buildings, real companies. Oh, we have to get around this guy. I'm a real idiot. Sorry. Didn't realize. My fault. That was my bad. I knew the turn was coming up, I just wasn't sure where. Okay, we have an exit here. Portland Airport. Yep, this is the way we want to go. And then we want the far right lane, actually. Actually, these are both exit lanes, though. And we're making a left.
Keep right.
Yep, slow down here. Ooh, nice car. Interesting color on that Mustang right there. All right, roll our windows down here as we're coming into town so we can listen to this awesome engine sound by Rabbinicus. I love it. I've heard Rabbinicus. I say Rabbinicus. There's Robbinicus, Rob, all those. Still a great sounding engine. And I am fully aware of the Z-Mod. Z-Mod's released the Cat C15, which sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to get that, but I'm waiting for, let's go into that gear. Watch out here. Waiting for the beta to be out possibly before I pick that one up. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, left lane here works out for me. Behind this dude. And I love the train horn on this thing. Oh, it doesn't have one. Oh, our train horn. You know what? That might be tied to the truck effects slider I turned down. Because I hate the, whenever you're floating gears, that grinding sound is like always present. Okay, this thing does not like to shift at all. There we go. A bit more patient with it there. That'll help. And of course we gotta stop. And we're at the airport. Are we? I think we're actually dropping at the airport. Yeah. Taking these vaccines to the airport. Ooh, nice fire truck. Nice one indeed. Yep, we're dropping to the airport. I like this facility. This is a nice facility to drop at. It's better than, you know, that over there. The Walgreens drops in Walmarts that are like those small Walgreens, those are the bane of my existence. And we always do it. We always get that run. That's one of the biggest things that I'm always like excited for. Going into gear, man. Is when we get the... Might have to like double clutch this. It's just not going into gear. I'm sure it's my driving. A little rusty. Is when we get new prefabs, you know? That's my favorite part about getting those. Get the Jake brake into this.
Turn left.
There we are. So when we get our new states, we get new places to drop, and I love that. We need it, you know? Let's make sure we don't get hit by a train pulling into here. A bit of power here. Go. Its third gear is like getting stuck or something. I don't know, man. I hear a train. Or is it just trucks? Nobody's coming from that way. Nobody's coming from either way. Sweet. I'm gonna go to the outside view so you guys can listen, or you can check out the truck a little bit more as we pull into FedEx here. Such a beautiful truck. I wanted to, you know, show it a little bit on the outside view here as we're making our left turn here. You can see I've got the AC unit on top there, and then we have the spoiler on the back too. There's the airport over there. See an old like DC-6 there. In we come, and look at the quality of this trailer, man. Such an excellent, excellent trailer by Bart Modding. And we're dropping right there at the first one. So I'm gonna come down and around. Actually, it looks like it's a straight back almost, but I don't know if it will be with this length of a truck. Probably not. Oh, they opened it up. Yeah, that dock right there we're going to. Okay, so it could be a blind, but we could make it easier on ourselves and go around and set up that way. I think we'll do that instead. Let's go down and around and set up that way. That way we can drive in the outside view a little bit more and enjoy this truck. Sounds so good. That ISX engine. I'm gonna come down here or turn around. And we're coming that way right there on the right. Works for me. I love the custom lighting on the back too. You see there? On the very back of the truck. By the stacks. They have, there's a few options for that too. All right, turn on in this way. You can see just, we have so much room to turn this trailer. It works out really well, so. All right, let's get set up here and back this in. There's the back end there a little bit. If you, with the bar trailers, if you get too close, you'll lose frame rates, but when you're far away, you won't have that problem at all. All right, so we're dropping right here, so we're just gonna kind of hug this all the way over and then to the right. And then, big bump there. To the right and then to the left where those cars are, and we should be set up pretty decently for here. So let's see how this goes. As long as there's not a big, huge curb here, and there's not. No, we'll be all right there. All right, cool. We'll bring the trailer this way. And remember, our tandems are further back this time, so we have to come back all the way about right there, and then cut it to the right. And then to the left. We don't get too close to these cars, if we don't have to, you know? And that should be a pretty decent setup right there. Awesome. Going back we go. There we go. Watch the cars on the right. Let it come on back. There's that one car right there. A little bit, crank it a little harder here. Oh, I think we're gonna hit that curb if we continue that way. I gotta come in a little bit more. A little bit more there. There we go. I don't want to hit that concrete barrier if we don't have to. That's a good turn there. And let's go ahead and power it back in there now. gonna get caught out a little bit with this truck, but that's all right. We can always pull up right here. About right here. To the right. There's no cars parked over here in our way. This will give us a lot more room to back it in now. There we go. And we'll be able to fit our truck in here as well. Pretty good there. Little turn to the right here, get us straight to the door. There we are right there. On back she comes. Let's see if it'll let us bump the dock here. Go slow. There it was. They let us bump the dock. Sweet. Kill the flashers, kill the engine. It is time to check it out. Pretty much right in to the dock where we need to be. Like, I'm pretty happy with that one. Not bad at all. All right, let's go ahead and unload it and see what we got here. We got a excellent 382 miles, 9 hours, 38 minutes, 62.3 gallons of fuel consumed. There you have it, folks. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and hit continue here. And I will go to my profile so I can show you the mods that I'm currently using. I'm just going to scroll through them. And we're not going to explain all of them. There's no need for that. I think they changed it now. You have to go to exit to get to your profiles. And having a look here, there it is right there. The Freightliner ARI Legacy by Scott Goyette, SES, and somebody else, it looks like. That is the one that I'm using there. And I dropped it all the way down here where I had the other trucks at as well. But at the top here, you can see we have all of this stuff. And this is all working fine in experimental build 141. So keep that in mind if that's what you want. Unfortunately, icons doesn't work anymore. I know. Really sad. And that's the BART trailers there, base and key and skins and all that. There's a lot of skins with it. There's the cattle trailer. We're going to be doing that one next time. More than likely if we aren't doing a convoy. And then all the coast-to-coast stuff I'm using, Midwest expansion. There it all is right there. That's everything that I'm using in this build of 141. That'll do it for this episode. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you next time. Take care. Just want to let you guys know that merch is available if you check out the link in the description below. And there should be some images you can click on below the video as well. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I do appreciate it.